So first of all, I'd like to thank the organizers for inviting us here to speak at this seminar. And without further ado, I'll just tell you what Food Empire is. Food Empire, like what Serena said, we are a Singapore-listed company, but not many know about us. So we are a global branding and manufacturing company in the F&B sector. And our products include instant beverage products, frozen convenience food, confectionery, and snacks. About us, we were established in year 1982, listed on SGX in year 2000, and our core product is instant coffee beverages. We manufacture and market more than 200 instant beverages and food products. Our products are exported and sold in more than 50 countries, key markets being Russia, Eastern Europe, and Central Asia. We have 24 offices worldwide and 9 factories, 4 in Malaysia and in India, Myanmar, Russia, Ukraine, and in Vietnam. We have over 50% of the market share in Russia and 40 to 45% market share in Ukraine and 70 to 75% in Kazakhstan. And more than half of our revenue comes from Russia, and about 1/5 from Kazakhstan and CIS countries, 15% from other territories, and 11% from Ukraine. Our brands. McCoffee is our flagship brand. We have a wide variety of coffee from 3-in-1 that you drink daily to 2-in-1, freeze-dry, agglomerated, ready to drink, and non-dairy creamer. We have our Klasno brand. Similarly, wide variety of coffee products and also hot chocolate, cereal, tea mix, and non-dairy creamer. We have Mac Tea, Mac Chocolate, Mac Choco for the kids, Mac Cereal, Cafe Right, Neutral Right Cereal, Hillway Tea, and for our snacks we have cracks, potato crisps, and also corn sticks. We have chispa chips, besame cookies, Zinties and Klasno wafer rolls, Oreo bites, your frozen convenient food. You just pop it in the microwave or the fryer and you're ready to serve. Our branding power. In our major markets like Russia, we are up against giants like Nestle. I'm sure everyone knows about Nestle and also Maxwell House, but these are really giants. So through our brand building efforts and strong A&P, we protect our leadership position because we recognize that the value of brand equity and both as competitive advantage and also a driver for future growth. McCoffee. Brand building over the years hasn't been easy. So in the early 1990s, when we first started out this brand, we had the first mover advantage because we were the pioneer in 3-in-1 coffee in Russia, Ukraine, and Kazakhstan. We had powerful brand association. When you talk about 3-in-1, you think of McCoffee straight away for the Russians. Our initial branding was to connect the Russia with the West. We tapped on the capitalism flavor that during the early 1990s, and we used symbols such as the eagle and the US flag as symbols of freedom and democracy. However, by the end of 1990s, we had over more than 30 imitators with the same eagle icon, the flag, because they want to imitate, right? So we had so many competitors. We had to do something, right? So what did we do? We started to work on our rebranding. And by then, the Russians already had their own trends. They had their own prosperity. They no longer looked towards the West. So what established us, the eagle symbol and the US flag, was no longer relevant. So we had to give it a new look. And this was our new logo. From the old packaging to the new one. Well, of course, we did a lot of research. We did quantitative and qualitative analysis in Russia because that's our biggest market. And we were very worried that, we have a new look. Would consumers still think that we are McCoffee, or are we also the imitator? So it was a difficult brand journey. But together with our new packaging, we launched a massive advertising campaign.
Wow.
Час відпустити орлів на свободу. Тепер твій улюблений Макофі у новій упаковці. А ще у Макофі акція 10 тачок за 10 нових пачок. Шукай нові пачки.
And yes, we gave away 10 cars in 10 weeks. But then again, it's not in Singapore, so it's not that expensive, right? Okay. So our branding doesn't stop there. I mean, we had a great launch. It was very well received, but we need to brand internally as well. So we developed we developed a very comprehensive brand manual just to make sure that our employees would speak the same language when they talk about our brands. This manual is over 200 pages thick, okay, with all the details from the do's, the don'ts, and down right to the positioning of the logo. Because our people will make a difference, they would dilute or damage our brand in terms of the message that they will be sending or not sending. So it was important for us to have this brand manual to brand internally. But we don't stop there. In our major markets like Russia, we have the seasons, and during the summer seasons, typically we'll experience some fall in sales simply because you don't drink hot drinks at the hot time of the year. So what do? This is the time whereby we roll out summer campaigns and remind our consumers that our brand is there. So we have billboards, we advertise on vans, we have posters on public buses for all our brands. Some of the market activities in our other markets, such as in Iran, we have sponsored events, we have billboards, we have wet sampling. In Kazakhstan, the brands, we run promotions, sponsorships, event sponsorships. And in Nairobi, Kenya, very different. We have road shows, we have market activations. And in Poland, we have dry sampling. We give out sachets of coffee for people to try back home. Our upstream integration. 3 years ago, we had a few greenfield projects, and these are namely our non-dairy creamer plant, which is in Iskandar, Malaysia. And right beside it, we have our potato crisps plant, and also our spray-dried coffee plant in India. And these 3 projects, they have already commenced commercially, and we are on track to better perform and deliver results. For the coffee plant, we actually commenced this year on the 4th quarter. Besides upstream integration, what we do is to diversify geographically. And what we did is that we want to protect our leadership position in our key markets in Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan. But at the same time, we want to focus on expanding into identified growth markets such as China, Malaysia, Myanmar, and also in Vietnam. Some of the market activities that we have in China include TV sales promotion. Okay, and also of recent, we launched into online sales. And in Myanmar, we had the first international marathon. And in Vietnam, we actually engaged a brand ambassador, Mr. Bin Min. He's very well known in Vietnam, just like our Li Nansing here in Singapore.
Công việc bận rộn đưa tôi đến nhiều nơi, với nhiều điều thú vị. Dù ở đâu, dù bận rộn đến mấy, tôi cũng không thể thiếu cà phê. Và cà phê của tôi phải thật chất lượng như Mark Coffee.
Từ những hạt cà phê Việt Nam thơm ngon qua bàn tay phối trộn của các chuyên gia, Mark Coffee cho bạn ly cà phê đậm đà cùng hậu vị êm đậm mà không hề bị chua.
Đậm đà đấy, thế mới là cà phê.
Mark Coffee, đậm đà một phong cách.
So, and also we made sure that our listings are very prominent, both in the general and modern trade, and we also have market activation. And with the efforts of diversifying geographically, sales from our other markets grew by 82.6%. Okay, due to higher sales contribution from Southeast Asia and also our non-dairy creamer plant in Malaysia. Beyond diversifying geographically, what do? We broaden our beverage product portfolio, and through introducing more premium coffee products. What would that be? Some of you might have guessed it right. We went into capsules. Capsule-based coffee. We have Coffee One coffee system. Coffee One has exclusive patented capsules, and as of now, in the world, there's only 3 companies with patented capsules, and we are one of them. And with Coffee One, we can do private labels with your own brand. So it's all about branding again, what we do best. And we are 100% made in Italy. And with Cat Empire, we are able to produce main market compatible capsules such as your Nespresso, the capsules. We are able to do that. And this is taken from one of our trade shows in October, just last month, whereby we exhibit our Coffee One, and we had very good response. So to quickly summarize our investment merits, we are the leading brands with dominant market share in our key markets. Our upstream integration across the value chain will provide greater control over the supply and production of our raw materials. And lastly, our efforts to grow and diversify geographically have gained traction. So with that, I would like to thank you for your time.